With the second pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Dylan Harper.
He's 19 years old, the second overall pick in the 2025 NBA Draft.
He's probably the best pick and roll guard in the draft. Is that right?
Yeah.
He signed a $56 million rookie contract. Nike, Red Bull, Fanatics, all wanted his name. And yet, Dylan Harper doesn't post mansion selfies. He doesn't show off his car. He doesn't even show up in public that often. No parties, no scandals, not even a blurry TMZ sighting. So, who is this kid? Why is the most hyped rookie in the NBA also the hardest to figure out? What's hiding behind all this silence? Because in a world that celebrates noise, Dylan Harper is quietly rewriting what greatness looks like. Dylan Harper didn't stumble into the spotlight, he was forged in it. His father, Ron Harper Sr., played 15 seasons in the NBA and walked away with 5 championship rings, 3 with Jordan's Bulls, 2 with the Lakers. His mother, Maria Harper Nazzaro, was a Division I college baller and is now a coach with 3 decades of experience. But it wasn't just about talent. Maria didn't just coach Dylan on how to defend a pick and roll. She taught him how to think, how to lead, and most importantly, how to stay silent when the world got loud. In that house, the goal wasn't fame, it was focus. Even his grandfather competed in the 1968 Olympics for the Philippines. His brother, Ron Harper Jr., made it to the Detroit Pistons. And his little sister, Mia, while not a baller, carries the same fire. In the Harper home, discipline was a lifestyle. Dylan's high school career? It didn't start with viral mixtapes. As a sophomore, he averaged just over 15 points a game. Good, but not game-changing. But instead of chasing hype, he doubled down on work. By junior year, he was dropping nearly 25 a game. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, state player of the year. As a senior, he led Don Bosco Prep to a 29-3 season. 38 points in a game against Bergen Catholic sent a warning shot to the nation. The offers rolled in: Kansas, Duke, Auburn. But Dylan chose Rutgers, his brother's alma mater. Because he wasn't looking for clout, he was looking to build something of his own. When the NCAA opened the door to NIL deals, most players rushed in. Dylan moved with strategy. He became the first male basketball player ever signed by Red Bull. Then came Nike, then Fanatics. By early 2025, his estimated net worth hit $1.7 million. But he didn't just sign deals, he curated them. Each partnership reflected a deeper value: family, loyalty, community, legacy. He wasn't just cashing checks, he was sending messages. June 25, 2025. Dylan Harper gets drafted 2nd overall by the San Antonio Spurs. He signs a 4-year, $56 million contract. And then, nothing. No luxury home listings, no $400,000 car reveal, no wild celebrations. In fact, there are no real estate records in his name, no known car registrations, just one rumored Toyota Land Cruiser sighting, possibly a rental. The phrase Dylan Harper car collection, why does this freak people out? Why do fans and sports media toss around words like creepy, eerie, or robotic when describing Dylan Harper's lifestyle? Because in a world built on oversharing, privacy feels suspicious. And Dylan? He might just be the most private rookie in the NBA. No public girlfriend, no party sightings, no cryptic tweets, no Instagram lives. There's no blueprint for him, because he's making the blueprint as he goes. And yet, controversy found him through a number. The moment Harper chose jersey number #2 for the Spurs, a storm erupted. That number wasn't just any number. It belonged to Kawhi Leonard, a legend in San Antonio, and the center of one of the most painful exits in the franchise's history. Some fans saw it as a tribute, others called it disrespectful, even creepy, as if wearing that number reopened old wounds. But Dylan never explained the choice. He didn't clap back on Twitter. He didn't drop a cryptic post. He just played. On the court, Dylan Harper doesn't scream for attention either, but he demands it. He's a do-it-all point guard with elite basketball IQ, unselfish passing, and a defensive edge that turns heads. He doesn't chase highlights, he dictates the pace. When others rush the game, he slows it down. When teammates need space, he makes it. Some fans say he's the next Cade Cunningham. Others compare his calm demeanor and crafty footwork to James Harden. But those comparisons miss something important. Dylan Harper doesn't want to be anyone else. He wants to be a new version of what a star can look like. Quiet, deliberate, and built to last. Now let's talk about what fans really think, because Harper might be one of the most respected young players in the league right now. They love his maturity. They love that he plays like a vet. They love that he respects the game, his family, and the fans. Quotes like, "Dylan Harper is a dog, that's it. Dude's ready from day one. He's got more control than half the league." But of course, not everyone is sold. Some critics question his jump shot, calling it slow, with a low release. Others point out he lacks elite explosiveness and might struggle against quicker NBA defenders. There are comparisons to Markelle Fultz, not because of personality, but because of mechanics. And then there are those who think his quiet nature makes him boring. Where's the flash? Can he actually lead a team? Do his stats translate to winning? But the thing is, Dylan's not trying to go viral. He's trying to go far. Back at Rutgers, he didn't bring home a championship, but he changed the energy of the program. He turned it into a recruiting force. He turned himself into a national name. And now in San Antonio, he's doing what he always does, staying quiet, playing smart, and letting the noise swirl around him, not through him. So what's the secret? It's not a scandal. It's not a mystery waiting to be solved. It's something more rare, something we don't see often anymore: control. Dylan Harper is the quietest rookie in the NBA, not because he has something to hide, but because he knows exactly what he's building. He's not renting yachts, he's renting focus. He's not collecting clout, he's collecting legacy. In a world obsessed with visibility, Dylan Harper chose invisibility. In a league fueled by narratives, he lets his game tell the story. He isn't performing, he's preparing. He's not in the spotlight because he is the spotlight. He just hasn't turned it on yet. And maybe that's the real twist in this story, that the cleanest file in basketball, the quietest storm in the league, might just be the most dangerous one of all. So, what do you think? Is Dylan Harper the future of the NBA? Or is he writing a completely different rule book, one built on silence, strategy, and self-discipline? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're intrigued by the athletes who don't play the fame game, check out our next deep dive: the NBA star who vanished at his peak, and why nobody talks about him. Because if Dylan Harper is the blueprint, that story is the warning. Like this video if you respect the grind. Subscribe if you love the game. And remember, here comes Spot Rumor, exposing the truth one rumor at a time.